One of the ways that you know you've really made it as a guitar player is having a custom guitar. You can't be playing the same guitar that everyone else can buy in a store. Here's 5 custom guitars that I need in my collection. So pay attention, Santa Claus. The number 1 guitar that inspired me is probably the Eddie Van Halen Frankenstrat. Dr. Edward Van Halen created this monster guitar by combining a Strat and a Les Paul. Before Eddie created this guitar, you could not get a humbucker in a Strat style guitar. Eddie bought the body, a factory second, meaning it was a factory reject, for $50, and the neck for $80. $130 total for that thing. He took the Strat apart and routed out a hole that the Les Paul humbucker would fit in. Eddie forgot how the Strat was originally wired, so he put the selector switch into one of the pickup holes, cut his own pickguard, and melted some paraffin wax around the pickup to reduce feedback. A few of Eddie's pickups probably met their demise while perfecting this process. As for the paint job, it started out black and white striped, as seen on Van Halen's debut album, before being painted over with red Schwinn bicycle paint and becoming the iconic guitar that it is. Number 2, Zakk Wylde's Bottle Cap Les Paul. This guitar started out as a black Les Paul custom that he got during No More Tears. Obviously, he painted the rebel flag on it because he liked the Allman Brothers and Skynyrd and everything like that. Everyone asked if he was from the South, and he said, yeah, South Jersey. The bottle caps came from him drinking one night, and he saw Bret Michaels of Poison on a video with a rebel flag guitar of his own. They're buddies now, but back then Zakk was thinking, I can't be walking around with this rebel guitar because Bret Michaels has a guitar. Everyone's going to be yelling, hey, Zakk, I love your Bret Michaels guitar. That's when the bottle caps came into it, and he started to sand it down and mess with it. They were just laughing about how you can see the colors change in the bottle caps between the Miller Genuine Draft and the Bud, and then onto the microbrews in the local breweries. One day, Zakk and Ozzy were doing a photo shoot, and Ozzy was busting Zakk's balls about Southern rock. Where's my guitar, Zakk asked as he was looking around for it, because he wanted to get a shot of it with Ozzy and him holding that guitar. He goes outside, and one of the guys had wrapped it up in newspaper and lit it on fire. There was 8-foot flames like a Rammstein concert. Zakk put the guitar out and looked at Ozzy and said, you really don't like Southern rock, do you? Ozzy was rolling around on the ground laughing. Guitar number 3, Paul Gilbert's Ibanez. Paul Gilbert was already an Ibanez player before he got his first signature model in 1989. He played a couple custom Ibanez guitars, including a Destroyer Iceman hybrid model and a guitar based around his Epiphone Olympic. While on tour doing clinics, he found out he preferred the stock Ibanez guitars lying around over his specialty-made custom guitars. Finally, he ended up playing just stock guitars from Ibanez. When it came time to designing the Paul Gilbert model, the RG770 was chosen as its base. To give it an original touch and to make it look less heavy metal, Paul Gilbert decided to let Ibanez apply the now famous F-holes painted on his guitars. The first production model was the PGM100 and released in 1989. Guitar number 4, Riggs' Blood-Filled Fernandez. Riggs recorded Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe using the Fernandez Vertigo Elite Sustainer guitar, usually tuned down to C. For the tour, he approached Fernandez about making him some custom guitars that would fit right in with Zombie's macabre stage show. I wanted something really weird, he said. Originally, I wanted to have maggots and old meat in the guitar. Then Riggs was talking to his little cousins at home, and they said it would be cool if you put blood in it, and he thought that was a great idea. One is clear plexiglass, and the other one is made out of green plexiglass and glows in the dark. It also has a strobe light in it, so it makes the blood light up. In addition to looking extremely gruesome, the blood-filled guitar provides Riggs with an in-between song refreshment. He drinks the blood out of the guitar, he explains, and it's made him sick a few times. They kept the blood in these huge buckets and jugs, and sometimes it would get old and rancid from sitting around for too long. I guess they filled his guitar up with the old blood, and when he drank it, it smelled like rotten, slimy frog eggs. It slid down his throat. He threw up all over the security guards, monitors, and lights, and whatever was in front of him. It was pretty cool, and he didn't miss a lick. Guitar number 5, Steve Vai's Performance Flame. As seen in the old David Lee Roth Going Crazy video and on the Eat 'em Smile tour, Vai played one regularly prior to his Ibanez deal. This guitar is basically a Strat-style body cut out into the shape of a flame. Perhaps the coolest Vai guitar until the multicolored universes appeared. Here's the facts on the guitar. There were allegedly about 16 to 20 of these guitars made by Performance Guitars. As for Steve Vai's Performance Flame guitar, the last time he looked, it was hanging on the wall of the Honolulu Hard Rock Cafe, and it has "You Guys Are Too Much" Steve Vai written on it in black marker. Alright, there's the first 5 guitars that I need to add to my collection. Hopefully Santa Claus is listening. Tune in next week where we talk about 5 more awesome custom guitars. See you then!
Hello there, listen to me. Do you want to know about all the new things? Then hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit all the bells, Liberty Bell, bells and whistles, smoke and mirrors, smokes and magics. Just jump through the hoops like they want you to.